And we go across another continent. Tens of thousands of people across Western North America are under evacuation orders tonight. Every days of relentless rain has sent rivers surging over their banks from Washington state to British Columbia. Officials have been warning that the threat to life and property remains severe, even as the rain begins to ease. Storm systems have battered the Pacific Northwest for days, swelling rivers and flooding communities from south of Seattle to Canadian border. Entire stretches of farmland are underwater, and residential neighborhoods are now dangerously close to being overtaken. In Norting in Washington, officials issued a Level 3 Go Now evacuation order, calling it an immediate threat to life. Several homes in Snohomish County are already flooded, and parts of downtown Sumas are underwater. Across the border in Canada, Abbotsford is facing widespread flooding, with hundreds of properties at risk. Major highways leading into Vancouver have been shut down in multiple areas due to high water. Meteorologists say an atmospheric river sweeping in from the Pacific has dumped more than 10 inches of rain in some locations. And although the downpour began to ease, the National Weather Service warns the flooding will likely continue for several days as swollen rivers slowly crest and recede. Dozens of Washington National Guard members have been deployed to assist with sandbagging and emergency response, with more troops on the way. A massive logjam has formed against a bridge over the Snohomish River, adding to the hazards facing communities already overwhelmed by rising water. Forecasters expect several rivers to continue rising through Friday before finally receding. Authorities are urging residents to monitor official alerts, avoid flooded roads, and drive carefully. Now, drone footage shows the Puyallup River overflowing near the Milwaukee Bridge in Puyallup in Washington after Wednesday's atmospheric river began soaking the region. Police say several roads remain closed and flood conditions are still in effect. In Goldbar, homes and vehicles sit partially submerged as the Wallace River spills over its banks. The National Weather Service is warning of potential landslides and what it calls catastrophic flooding along the Skagit and Snohomish rivers, with widespread urban and river flooding expected across western Washington and parts of northern Oregon. Governor Rob Ferguson has called the situation very significant and potentially historic, issuing a statewide emergency declaration and urging FEMA to approve federal aid. Emergency officials warn the crisis is unpredictable, as up to a foot of rain has fallen in the parts of this region.